Jenks, what's up, baby? $21 3 mile. Let's go. 30-year-old going 18 X-ray. Email me. Get the PDF, bruh. I don't care if you're 40, 30, or 25. You better be on a PDF when you go so you can kill it. A pretty simple plan, man. Pretty simple plan. Let me pull up this Zoom. We got any questions to kick it off? It ain't Texas. No goons on Zoom. Thoughts on the PJ route? I think that's a foolish route to go, man. I want the PDF, man. It's jake.zwig@gmail. Make sure you put it in the comment. In the subject. Don't leave the subject blank and expect my bot to respond to you. It ain't Texas. We got any questions over on Zoom? On YouTube? We actually got to work today, man. A little early.
Hey, man, how's it going?
What's up?
I haven't spoken to you in a long time, man.
AJ, let's talk some fire, brother!
Hey, I took your advice from day one. When I spoke to you back, and that was what 2021. Coming down to the end when I was I had like a couple more months in the Marine Corps. Want to go to Buds. I got my chance to go down there. Did my screener, and I got.
You went to SOAS, right?
Yeah, went down there, and then I got out of the Corps where I got COVID. COVID just took me out. Where now I don't know. You have to do 2 tests now to get a contract. And those 2 tests within that month or that 1 month, next month needs to be improvement. So
yeah. You're talking about for Buds or SOAS?
For Buds, yeah.
Yeah.
So my second test I couldn't do because I got COVID. Recovered, got COVID again. I was done. I started back to run my miles for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
My wife was beating me in workouts. That's how bad it was.
Yeah. So you're going to officers in the Army right now. Where are you at in the process?
I'm hurt. I'm done with everything. I got spinal stenosis. My shit is closing. I was having incontinence.
Okay, so you're not commissioned in the Army.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just finishing up my time here. I saw your Zoom, but I've been busy with my son baseball. I'm free this Friday. Let me jump on. Because what I'm seeing coming in the military now, man, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. A lot of these guys have these thoughts. I'm gonna go to Ranger Band and I'm gonna go to GB and all this stuff, and they go and they fail out and they get sent to units. And I'm down in Louisiana. I hate it down here.
Wait, are you in the Army right now, AJ?
Yeah, I'm in Louisiana.
But you didn't take a commission?
I couldn't. Based on timing, I had let me not say I couldn't.
So what'd you try to do in the Army?
I was going GB. I came back in, went to selection right away.
Did you get picked up?
I got med drop, broke my ribs.
Damn.
Yeah, broke my ribs, got med drop. After that, I went back for selection again for PSYOPs, made it all the way through, didn't get selected. And then this one time I was gonna go again, that's when I got my results back from my back and stuff, and I was having all the incontinence. My wife was like, "You're not going anywhere."
Take that 100% and be out, dog.
Yeah.
Take that 100% and be out.
100%.
Take that 100% VA and be out.
Yeah, that's kind of my move right now. But being a squad leader and just seeing the type of I didn't know what to say. What the product that's coming in the military right now, it's definitely not it, man. Especially me being from the Caribbean and growing up a little rougher than the average guy around here.
Where you grow up?
I'm from Trinidad originally.
Okay.
So coming up here, then moving to Brooklyn and all that stuff, and these guys are coming in, and within a week of being in the unit, wanted to kill themselves. You have done nothing. All you did was finish boot camp. You went to your little schooling, and within a week, hey, I want to kill myself. Suicide attempt.
You think they're just trying to get out of the Army, or you think they're that weak?
Both. Both. I think once they realize now, everybody want to be grunt and do grunt shit. When you gotta put that ruck on and actually do some grunt shit, it's like, oh fuck, I don't want to do this anymore, man. Like I don't know. So I had my last guy that came in. He was from Kansas. Didn't want to be in the Army. I'm like, listen, man. I don't know what I hate and shit as a squad leader, but you will put out. And I kind of, get him to mentor him and do the leadership the right way. And he changed his life, but guess what he did? He went on leave, smoked weed.
That's the other one. Hey, let's go do some drugs, get this other than honorable. Then they get mad because they can't get a job on the outside.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna fight it back in the field. I'm like, dog, it doesn't work like this.
It don't work that way. It don't work that way.
Yeah. So it's been a long process for me, but I took all my failures as success. Now it's just again to move on. I know I have a good head on my shoulders. I learned a lot. I did a lot of training. Now it's just to like help people if they want to go into that community, or if you want to come to just a regular army in general and have all these crazy ideas. Like, know that your crazy ideas is good, but there's a process for all this shit.
So let me ask you this, AJ. Do you think you should have just held out and went officers, like fought the bullet and went officers in the Army?
Yes, it was harder for me to get in as an officer off the street than I'm in right now, because I had a packet done within a month.
Okay.
I was gonna submit my packet. There's like a military message comes out, like for
Yep.
guys who hit. I couldn't go to school until 2026, and this was late last year, like November, December-ish. And when I found out, like 2026, like come on, man, like I'm trying to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Can't be. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, can't be impatient. You never get there.
Yeah. So that was like the big thing for me. And then I looked at like my whole situation and then getting hurt. I was like, right now it's just not worth it right now.
I got you.
Fun. Yeah.
I got you. I appreciate you coming on. Oh fuck, Mike showed up. Everybody take a minute and pause. Mike, no dumb shit. Nothing. Just warning you, Mike. Don't fire me up. I'm on the edge. I spent all day moving concrete, so I'm not super juiced right now.
Yes, sir.
I'm playing with you, Mike. How you doing?
Doing
right.
solid, Jake. Thanks for asking.
What's the first question we got on Zoom? What's the first question?
I want to ask something.
Look, man, y'all came on here and asked some questions. We get out of here. I don't know why it's so scary to ask the first question. I ain't figured that one out.
I just came to say what's up. It's been 9 weeks.
What are you doing, AJ?
I'm on my 4-day right now. I just finished the forage and graduated. And
From boot camp?
Yep.
And now you going to OCS?
I got AIT, so I just finished the forage the other day. I got the rest of OSA, and then I go to Ranger School, and then he said if we pass Ranger School, he'll walk us onto the airborne field, and we'll go to airborne.
Wait. Hang on. You're going to OCS, right?
No, I'm just going to Ranger School.
Are you enlisted?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were going to OCS.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. What are you running right now?
Well, we haven't done our 5 mile yet, but I'm doing my 2 miles in 14 minutes. Got 572 on my ACFT out of 600. Did an APFT. So it's a start. So
You got to get that run down.
I know. I got second best in my platoon. I got the most push-ups in the whole company.
That ain't going to get you to Rangers, though.
Yeah, I know.
Ain't going to get you there.
So our company commander is about to do 2 days with us, and then let us get like protein and stuff like that, and
Okay.
get our workouts on. And then I got 33 out of 40, almost expert. So I just got one more qual for my M4, and then get expert for that. That should be good.
All right. Been in a hole for a while. We ain't seen you in a minute.
I know, it's been crazy.
You having fun?
Yeah, I've had fun. A lot of guys, all my buddies, they got Ranger 2, so our company, I was in Alpha, so we got, all 15 of us got Ranger slots to go. We're the only one in the brigade to get them. And then, yeah, it was crazy. So our boot camp's like the hardest boot camp, apparently.
Let's go.
Because we're on 146, Sand Hill, and they're like, yeah, this shit's for real. And so we just did instead of training back like every company, we did our 10 mile back. So we did 36 miles the whole forage. and then our FTX is gonna be 100 miles, and it's awesome. So I'm
Let's
just
go.
chilling here.
Enjoy, AJ. I appreciate it.
It's cold as fuck. It sticks to you here.
Where you at?
Georgia, I'm at Fort Moore.
Hey man, listen, AJ, don't ever come out your mouth with this cold. Okay, I don't want to hear nothing about Georgia's cold. I'm just letting you know. Don't want to hear it. All right, you good, brother? Thank you, Miss Wilson.
You gotta unmute his thing.
Hi. Hear me?
Yeah. What's up? So listen, if you're a female, you come on this channel. We're gonna start with you. You got any questions?
You got a woman.
No crazy words.
Okay.
Really, that's for me. That's really for me. Everybody else do a good job except me. Till Mike open his mouth, and then I like lose my mind. All right, what you got? You got any questions, Miss Wilson?
My background is my mom was so
Hang on. Turn off your camera so I can hear what you're saying. Just turn off your camera so then it won't.
That connection is crazy.
All right, go ahead. Ask your question.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't have any question. I'm just trying to understand the reality. I was told that I'm considered a civilian black operative because I know way too much and I got caught hustling. My mom is OSI and she knows everything about how to kill everybody. My dad is Delta Force and she taught me about all this stuff about how to stay safe as a child because I was born with hits out on my head because of what my family has always done. I'm the only man who ever. So when I started dating, I don't know, I guess that's something about where I moved and keep by myself. The only man who ever felt comfortable around me was an assassin. So I've dated James Bond, Gray Ops. I've dated Greg.
Hey, Miss Wilson. Miss Wilson.
Hey, what's going on?
Miss
That's
Wilson.
crazy. That's crazy, Tracy.
Miss Wilson. Miss Wilson.
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
Yes, sir. I am 40.
Okay. No, you good. You good. I just wanted to make sure you wasn't. We got some crazy dude to be coming on here saying craziness, but he got it on the recorder. So if I ask you a question, you answer the question. Okay, do you have a question, Miss Wilson?
No, I'm just listening to understand reality.
Okay. Well, hey, listen, you're gonna get a good dose of reality on here. So you just hold on to your horses. Okay?
Cyber.
All right, what's the next question?
Oh, Jake.
Is it true what they said? Is it true that I'm considered civilian black ops? Or they just mess with me because my family is high profile?
I would say that I think that you definitely are killer #1 black ops, okay? Wait a minute. Do you have a triple nickel black ops shirt?
No, they gave me everything, but I threw it away because the pressure was so hard. Everyone was jealous of me. They gave me the ocean hat. They gave me the Top Gun hat. They gave me the green hat with the suitcase.
Do you got the suit? Do you got the suitcase pistol? The pistol in the suitcase?
No, but I can get it. I had those.
Hey, don't say nothing until you get it. When you get the suitcase pistol, bring that back to the show. We'll dap you up. We'll give you all the honors. I got some stuff for you when you show up with the suitcase pistol, okay?
Damn, just said her.
Is it true what they said? They told me that I was considered an unofficial Navy SEAL, the Little Mermaid.
Absolutely, Little Mermaid. All right, you done. Stop talking. Next, someone ask a question.
Jake, that's the craziest shit I've ever
Nah,
seen.
don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. We gotta have some fun. As long as they ain't trolling, I ain't mad.
No way. Jake, I'm gonna go hang out with my family. But it's good to see you and talk to you, man.
AJ, man, give your family a hug. Enjoy life. If you need anything, give me a call, brother.
Yep, I'll let you know after range school. Let you know how that goes.
All right, brother.
All right, see you.
Grimes. Do I know Grimes? I know everybody. All right, what's the question? Give me a question, guys.
I got a question.
What you got, Ryan?
So what's the difference in a Navy SEAL officer and an enlisted Navy SEAL, like in the job they do?
All right, so I'm just going to give you a story, okay?
All right.
I got a young man that enlisted a while back, and It's crazy. Everybody think they want to do 17, 18 deployments. Everybody think they want to run down that gun their whole career. Okay? Had a long conversation with him yesterday. He gonna get out. Right? He's gonna get out. And I'm like, man, I sure wish you would have went officer. Right? He's like, yeah. He's like, then I would have had the opportunity to stay in and not, spend some more time at home, do some other stuff. So I'm gonna tell you this. I don't think there's much difference in being SEAL officer or being enlisted for the first probably 5 years, 6 years. After that, it's what you make it. If you want to still carry a gun, you can go do gun work. You want to go to staff duty, you can go to staff duty. But I know this, you in charge of yourself as an officer. As an enlisted dude, well, you're still in charge of yourself as an enlisted dude. You just gotta, it's just, I don't think there's much difference early on. The difference is a little bit later on. But everybody says they want to operate their whole career, and then everybody gets out after 6 years because the operating part of it is so crazy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure.
But like, Ryan, haven't done it. I don't think there's much difference, bro. Like, there's not much difference. The enlisted guys have rolled. Go ahead.
The reason I was curious is because I was actually in Coronado a week ago, and I was just sitting, like, watching the training and all that, and there was a dad talking to us, and his kid was a SEAL, and he went to college, and he said he chose to go the enlisted route because he thought he would get in on the action more, and his friend was an officer, and he gets paid more, but he has to travel a lot more, and he's constantly getting moved, so that's what he said, and I just didn't know if that's like all.
You know how much more he gets paid?
A lot more.
5 times more.
Damn. Okay.
You tell me. You tell me what you want to do. And I know this, I ain't go to college to take a step back and take a job that I didn't need a college degree for.
Yeah. My dad just wants me to go to college, so he sets me up for after the military because I know that you can't do that stuff forever.
You can go SEALs and then go to college. A lot of SEALs do that. A lot of frogmen go to SEALs for 6 years, 8 years, and then go to college.
Yeah, I brought that up, and he's very against it because I'm also, like, developing, like, physically, too, and if I went now, I don't know if I'd be ready.
Okay, well then, go to college. And I'm going to tell you this, go look at Army officer. I think it's 100 times better than going SEALs anyway.
The Army, do they get, like, what's better about them?
Everything.
Literally.
Everything. If you go in the Army, you're going to be infantry officer first. If you go screen for RASP or for Green Berets and you don't make it, you're still an infantry officer. You don't make it in SEALs, you're going to do some other stuff.
I see.
Jump in here real quick. Hey, so Ryan, all you guys who are trying to go officer route in the Army, you have a lot more windows that's open to you to like go SF or go RAS or do a little more even aviation compared to Marine Corps. Once you sign or you branch off to be in infantry or artillery or whatever it is as a Marine Corps officer, or even if you go to the Navy, like if you don't get that job as a freaking Navy SEAL as officer, you kind of done for a long time. That's probably the only shot. So if you go, all you guys who are trying to go Army, I would recommend Army because you have so much more options to do and all the schools that's available to you to progress your career and have you rank up enlisted or officer. And I didn't learn this until I joined the Army after leaving Marine Corps. So I recommend the Army all the way. There's just so much more in the Army for you than literally any other branch. And I didn't know this until me joining now. Like, you could go to SF as a private here. In Marine Corps, that shit is not happening. In the Navy, you're gonna scrub some ships before you even get a chance to go. So Army-wise, there's privates going to freaking GB selection right now. So it's just a foot towards for all you guys who are trying to go, thinking about other branches and so forth. And for the Air Force, I did that test like I said. You gotta apply for that shit, and it's not guaranteed you go get it. You can still get washed out, and you're just gonna be holding some security guard in Italy or Germany or back here and you're probably gonna hate your life. It's pretty much just being an MP, military police. So that's just a little quick talk there for you guys.
Does that make sense, Ryan?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
So here's one more question I have then. I know that if you do Navy ROTC and you come out of that, you're not an officer. You have to do all the other stuff.
You come out Navy ROTC, you are an officer.
Oh, you are?
You are an officer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with Army, obviously.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Well, at my college, they don't have the Navy one, so I'd have to do the Army one.
It doesn't matter. What are you trying to do? Like, how much college you got left? I mean.
I'm a senior in high school, so I haven't even started yet.
Oh, don't worry about it. Just go to college, graduate. Where are you going to college?
Kansas State, K-State.
K-State got ROTC.
Not a Navy one.
Dog. K-State is too big to not have Navy ROTC. Just telling you the facts. Okay, Ryan? Ryan.
Yeah.
This is not the BS channel, okay? You know where I'm going right now, right?
Google?
Going right to Google. Kansas State NROTC. How far is Kansas State from KU?
About 2 hours.
So here's what I'm going to tell you. I guarantee you there's a school around Kansas State that has Navy ROTC that they all go to.
Yeah.
But you got to apply to it. So, like, it don't matter. You either get an ROTC scholarship or an NROTC scholarship. So, it don't matter. Not like you can't choose when you go to college. Are you going on an ROTC scholarship?
No, not right now.
I wouldn't worry about it. I just go to OCS.
Okay. All right. That makes sense.
Yo. Zoom call. Join the Zoom call.
Yo, why is David lighting up?
David who?
Alright, you got like 27 motherfuckers in here. None of y'all got questions.
No. Yeah, absolutely. Hang on. I gotta get my sniper gun ready. Hang on.
Yeah.
I moved my sniper gun. All right, I'm ready. What's the next question?
I guess I asked another one.
Hang on, Ryan. Does anybody else have a question?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay, go ahead, John. What you got?
Yeah, I'm looking to go HMATF. I'm trying to shoot for SMT, Star Med Tech. I was just looking. I know it's a sort of new program. You have any thoughts on that pipeline? And
What is it? That's why I had you come on here. What is it exactly?
Search and rescue med tech. It's essentially like an air crew
For who?
the Navy.
I mean, it'd be all right. You gonna ride around in helicopters a lot, do a lot of SAR. I don't think it's gonna be as cool as you think it's gonna be.
What do you mean by that?
You're gonna ride around in helicopters a lot. You're not gonna get to do a lot.
Okay.
Like, on 2 years of the ship, we used our SAR swimmer one time.
Gotcha.
So 2 years, one time. That's not a lot.
Okay.
What do you want to do long term?
With the pipe, they're including you'll get a flight paramedic certification.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I was looking to use once I get out. I'm in California, so I looked for average for a flight paramedic out here, and it pays pretty well.
Okay.
So that's what I'm shooting for. I mean, I went to college. I'm finishing out my degree, but the GPA ain't too hot. It's a sub 2. And
Hang on. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You said sub 2.
Yup.
So how are you gonna graduate from college? Ain't no college in the world give you a degree if you ain't got a 2.0.
No, it's at a 2.0, between 2.0 and 2.5.
So that's not a 2.0. What is your GPA, John?
It's like a 2.
Hey, Phil, can you get your mic muted, please?
2.2.
It's a 2.2. So I'm gonna tell you right now, we've got cats in with a 2.3.
Into Navy OCS.
Navy, no, Army OCS. But here's what I'm gonna tell you. What's your ethnicity?
I'm Filipino.
Filipino. How many Filipino officers do they have in the Navy?
Yo, David, can you put down the blunt?
I couldn't tell you. Probably, I assume not that many.
So I would tell you, once you graduate, you probably could go officers.
Just because of that demographic, you say?
Yep. That would be my guess. I'll tell you this. I would help you put a package in because I don't think you wouldn't get picked up. But if you're gonna go do flight crew shit, go do flight crew shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like there was a point where I was exploring that option. I was looking to go fly. I want to go fly a helicopter.
Now,
Right.
let me say this.
Like in the long term, I don't think that's something I want to. You know what I mean? That's not something I want to do.
You don't want to go fly now? Why not?
Or I would for like if I were to go. Yes, but I don't think that's something I would want to do in the long term.
What about going Air National Guard?
Like a transfer after OCS.
No, you're gonna get out of the Navy and then you'll apply to go fly in the Air National Guard after you get some hours.
Okay.
You know, we're making a ton of pilots right now, John. We got like 7 people in flight school right now.
Really?
Yeah. Dad ain't on here today, but Aaron's in basic right now. Aaron's in OSET. Is it OSET for the Air Force? OSET? All right, I don't know. Whatever it is, whatever Air Force OCS is, Aaron's in it right now.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, I talked to an officer recruiter back in December. Looked
Yep.
at my transcript. He just didn't seem too.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They always gonna say that.
Right.
They always gonna say that when you got a bad GPA. But don't worry about it. We crushed that. We don't care. All it says is you gotta have a college degree. That's all it says.
Right.
So that GPA stuff is stupid.
Okay.
All right. What's the next question?
I got
Thanks.
Hang on. Colin.
Yeah, it's Callan.
Colin, am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your question?
I just want to ask Miss Wilson.
Is it appropriate?
Yeah, I just want her to arch that shit.
You said what?
Arch that shit on camera.
Okay.
Just please arch.
Okay. I was ready for him. What's the next question?
Alright, I have a question.
Go ahead, PT.
Would you recommend warrant officer for someone who's like being forced to resign their commission?
Okay, PT, you always be asking. I'm gonna start putting you in a Mike category, brother. If you're getting forced to resign your commission, that means the military don't want you. They not about to let you go warrant officer if they don't want you as a regular officer.
Got you.
Okay? So I don't know where you got that question at, but that goes right up there with some Mike questions. Dumb as shit.
True.
Stop making up shit. Okay?
Oh no, my brother, he's being forced to resign his commission.
Well, then if he's have him call me. Have him call me.
Got you.
Hang on, I gotta get my missile ready. I gotta get my gun ready. All right, I'm ready. Okay, next question.
Miss
Yeah,
Wilson,
Jake, boss on.
Hang on.
Boss on S.
Who's-
Arch it, Miss Wilson, please.
Okay. All right, here. Hang on. Let me get some house cleaning. Everybody better turn that camera on. You got like 10 seconds. I'm throwing y'all out. So Jimmy, Joseph, yep. Oh, Jonathan's in here. Christian, Jay, and Jeff. Jimmy, I'm punting you. 2 seconds. You don't turn the camera on. Hang on. I got one. Let me get this dude right here. Brian H. moving around a little sneaky, changing his name. Oh, yeah. Man, Brian H., I had you teed up, my dude. Punting cats. Jimmy, better turn the camera on. I'm giving you 2 seconds. 5, 4, 3, Punted. All right, there we go. Next question.
All right, Jake, thoughts?
Oh, hang on. That was Kent. I muted Kent.
Yep.
I muted you. Go ahead. What's your question?
Thoughts on guard route for SS as an officer?
So I'm gonna tell you the 18 X-ray contract. I think in the guard route isn't necessarily bad. I just am not a big time part-time gunfighter dude. Okay, so like for you, if you're gonna go National Guard, will they let you go National Guard officer SF straight out?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, obviously, you still gotta have time and rate. You gotta be promotable to O2. I don't think they offer X-ray contracts.
Okay, so then no. If you gotta be promotable O2, you gotta go get an infantry. You gotta go do infantry first.
Well, yeah, they got infantry jobs.
No, that's what I'm saying, Kent. You got to go do infantry first. So, like, here's my deal. You're going to be on active duty for 3 years anyway. Why not just go active duty for 4 years?
Basically, that's true. My thought is just working part-time at that time in service and just trying to make as much money as I can because I know nobody does it for the money. So I want to stack what I can while I'm waiting to go up.
How much money you making right now, Kent?
So I'm doing sales, 6 figures.
Okay, like what 6 figures?
Low, so like right around 100, but I can't scale.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this: you're gonna be making $100,000 like 2.5 years in.
Okay.
My dude in the SEAL teams right now is an enlisted E5 making 120 a year.
So with like hazard pay and all the different bonuses and stuff like that.
Yep. Jump pay, like in the Navy now, we get jump, demo, and dive, and hazardous duty.
Okay.
The Army's not that clean on it, but you're still gonna get like me personally, for officers, I just think you should go conventional. You go in, it's a 3-year pipeline. Like my guys aren't even showing up to their first unit for like 2.5 years because you're gonna go to basic, you're gonna OCS. You're going to go to Ranger School. You're going to go to Airborne School. You're going to go to SEER School. Then you got to go to IOBC. So, like, by the time you get there, you're 2.5 years in.
Okay.
So, like, and here's the deal. Like, you're only going to notice a difference in the money for the first 2 years.
Okay.
So, like, the idea of working and making more money, like, it ain't that gravy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I would have understood how much money I was really making in the Navy compared to when I got out. Okay.
Hey Jake, I just had a quick question.
Hang on, Josh. Hang on. I gotta clean some stuff up first. All right, what you got?
I was just wondering why Brian H got kicked. As he wasn't breaking anything tonight. I was just honestly just curious.
I don't know. I just felt like he fixing to go crazy because he changed his name twice.
Damn. All right.
Is that good with you?
That's good with me. I kind of like seeing him break things. It's kind of funny, but
I'm trying to figure out. So here's my deal. I don't know if he's special needs, but every time it's the same video. So I think it's some troll stuff.
What do you mean the same video?
Like when he starts screaming and breaking stuff, it's the same video. It's not like a new breaking stuff video. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't breaking something new. It's the same video of him breaking the same shit all the time.
Yeah, no, I get that.
All right. David, what you got?
Well, I got a
David, don't get put in the mic category, David.
Yeah, it's a mic question. I'm not gonna lie. Let me know if you want to hear it.
Nope, don't want to hear it. Next question.
Is it any order or?
Go ahead, John. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry. I just had I guess a question. Whenever you were going through buds and everything, did you actually have people that had families like in buds and that made it through and everything?
Yeah. Clint Bruce had a wife. I don't know if any of the enlisted dudes. We only had like 4 original enlisted dudes in my class. I don't know if Gonzalez had a family. I don't think so.
Do they usually have it like within this, like whenever they make it to the SEAL teams, they have a family, like have some kids or whatever?
I mean, they're normal enlisted people. They normally get married and divorced and have 3 kids and get divorced again. And I mean, there's a couple dudes in my platoon that had been divorced twice already, and they were E5s, been in like 6 years.
Oh wow, okay. And so, do you know also like when you make it like, so if I sign a SEAL contract today, I'd go straight from basic right to like pre-buds, which is gonna already be in San Diego, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
How much are you
Pretty much
running?
my questions.
How much are you running?
I'm only running about 20 miles a week.
How-
I'm not doing like fantastic, like 20 miles a week.
How many miles a week do you need to be running before you go to buzz?
At least 40.
Nope.
Or,
Nope.
or more than 40?
Yep.
Okay, how much would you?
Like 55 to 60.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How much are you swimming?
I'm only swimming like the 500, like the PST. I'm basically only training. Well, yeah, like the 500 meters.
How far do you think you need to be swimming a week before you go to buzz?
At least a week.
A week.
Probably at least over 6 miles, right?
Okay. So 6 miles is 14,000 yards. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, 12,000 yards. You need to be swimming 25,000 yards a week.
Okay, that makes sense too.
Okay, I'm just giving you the numbers because there's a lot of people out there that think that you're just going to show up with the BS that the Navy is selling you, and then they tell you you can get in shape when you get there. That's the biggest crock of shit in the world. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Wilson. I apologize. See, they done got me.
No, I definitely want to.
Do you have the PDF, John? Do you have the PDF?
I do have it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got it recently.
Okay.
I like it. Though, one of my questions also too about that was you said practice for holding your breath like throughout the day and stuff. Like, did you already like were you good at holding your breath before you went to Buds, or did you practice that before you went as well? Or?
I held my breath for 2 years before I went to Buzz.
Oh wow.
I can hold my breath. I can hold my breath for all but 3 lights on the Hampton Bay Bridge Tunnel. Like 3 minutes and like 50 seconds.
Dang.
But I don't recommend doing that. Now I know what holding your breath does. I don't never recommend, like, don't drive down the freeway and hold your breath. That's not a good look.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
No.
Sweet. Okay, cool.
All right, brother. Next question.
Oh, well, I got a few questions, but I'll ask the most important ones right now.
Go ahead, Julio.
Yeah, to bounce off what he said, how long do you think you need to be holding your breath for? Like, I know you got to do the 50-meter swim.
So here's what I'm going to say, okay? Yeah. Holding your breath comes in about 5 different places. So when you're in the beehive and they tighten the rope around you and you kind of got your head above water and you kind of don't, the 50-meter swim is easy. You ain't really holding your breath. It's only like 45 seconds. 50-meter swim. I guess it's like maybe a minute, but that ain't bad. The biggest place you got to hold your breath is pool comp and the stuff leading up to pool comp, the OCs. That's the biggest place where you got to be able to hold your breath.
What happens if, let's say, you just say fuck it and pass out? Like,
you get kicked out. I got a kid that got kicked out like a year ago. Passed out twice in the swimming pool. They kicked him out.
What's the average you think you should be holding your breath for? Like, in pool comp, what's like I know you can't really like put a number on it, but like, what's like...
I would say if you can't hold your breath for 3 minutes, you probably going to have some problems.
Okay. My second question was, how do you stay in shape during and after boot camp?
You don't.
Okay.
You got to run your ass off as soon as you get out of boot camp.
You can't do like extra training there? Like,
no.
Really?
They did away with the X-ray division, so like you can't, like you go to boot camp, you're gonna get out of shape. You got to kill it in that month before you start buds. You've got to kill it. You got to run every night. You got to run on Saturdays. You got to run, and get back in shape. But the best thing I'm telling everybody is to go into boot camp with 55 miles a week. So then you only got like 8 weeks of not really killing it. And then it won't take you very long to get it back when you get done with boot camp.
Yeah. Here. Should I be worried about like shooting like before I go?
Can you shoot?
I've never shot.
So then, yes, I'd be worried about it. I bet you better get a Red Rider. I mean, get a Crossman M4177 BB gun, and I got a shooting video up on how to shoot. Watch that video, and then start shooting in your backyard at a cardboard box with a black dot on
I
it.
used to do crossbow. I was pretty good at it. In some
Hey,
games.
Julio.
Yeah.
You ask questions, I answer questions. You don't sit here and tell me shit. Okay?
Yeah.
Because a crossbow, I got a bow and arrow. It ain't the same as a gun. Crossbow ain't the same as a gun.
Sorry, bow and arrow. Yeah.
Ain't the same as a gun. I'm a gangster with a bow and arrow. It ain't the same as a gun.
I was just saying, like, I don't know if it translates to, like, the eye coordination.
Okay, so listen, Julio, let me tell you something. Do you know how to shoot? Where do you live?
Massachusetts.
Okay? Buy the fucking BB gun and do what I told you to do.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, Julio? Like, I'm giving you the easiest cheat code in the world, bruh.
I got it.
Three dudes failed. I had 2 dudes fail fucking SQT, fail CQB, close quarters combat, because they couldn't shoot. You know what I told them to do? What did I tell them to do, Julio?
Go buy a BB gun.
What BB gun did I tell them to buy?
You said it was fucking crazy.
Are you taking notes? You got something to write with?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Okay, M4-177 Crossman. It's like $65.
You said M4-177.
177, yeah.
Alright,
And then all you got to do, you got to put the box 20 feet away. It ain't like no big time thing. It's just going to teach you how to shoot. Front sight focus. It's going to teach you. I told you, where's the video at that you can learn how to shoot with? Real easy.
on YouTube, you said.
It's on my channel, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm not being mean to you. I'm just like, I told you the answer. You want to act like that ain't the answer. Everybody think I'm clowning when I grew up on a BB gun. A BB gun, like my kid sitting right over there will shoot the lights out with a Red Ryder BB gun. He'll light fire to you with a BB gun. When I give him a real gun, he light fire with a real gun. Make sense?
I got a few more questions.
Hang on. So you get one question, then we'll come back to you.
Alright. One more, you said?
No. Hang on. Any more questions? Anybody else got a question?
Yeah, I got a question.
Who's yeah?
Brooklyn.
Okay, what you got, Brooklyn?
I got more of like a statement.
You-
So I was in here last week.
What?
I was in here last week and like I asked you if you had any tips to get laid, and you told me I had a 1-inch penis, and I just kind of want to.
Damn, man. He's the same dude getting jacked. Okay, next question.
Yo, Jay.
David, come on, man, brother. Ask your question, Dave. Dave, I got you sniped up right now. My gun is on. I got removed, highlighted. Ask your question, David.
Where can I get HGH, Jay?
That's a hard question. We're working on that right now, Dave. I ain't got an answer for you. We just ordered something from Eastern European. I'm going to test it when it gets here. That's all I can tell you.
More comfortable, you feel me? That's why I felt like it was a mic question, but I felt
No, that's not a bad question to ask. That ain't a bad question. We trying to figure it out. It's sourcing HGH has gotten a lot harder, David.
I don't care, bro. We break the rules, but we're trying to get to where we're trying to get to, man.
Okay, but Dave, you just got to be careful because if they know you're doing it, they're going to try to get you.
No, I know,
What is that?
HGH, human growth hormone.
but if you don't know, then you don't gotta know.
All right, Dave, that question was on the border. It wasn't bad.
Thank you, sir.
All right, appreciate it. Next question.
Yeah, I got a question. Can you hear me?
Okay, Riley, go ahead. I can't tell who you are because I got too many people on here, so the screen don't light up. Go ahead. What you got, Dave? Or Riley?
So I just got done watching the video of the soft prep guy, and he was saying that if I haven't had asthma, but I got bronchitis every year, and they gave me an inhaler for it, is that gonna fuck me?
So here's what I'm going to tell you, man. I have world-class asthma. Like world-class. I made it through training. Was it a problem? Yes. I made it through training. I had no problems. I just think it's something that the military hates. So I don't really know. Like I'll tell you, just go find out. Go to recruiters, go to MEPS, see what they say. You know, the whole system they got, they're going to find it. So,
I can help them out with that question. Okay,
okay, go ahead.
I'm a recruiting station commander here from New York. I'm the one that sent you the OCS results on Instagram.
Oh, okay. Hey, I love it. My other recruiter dude ain't in here today, is he? I didn't see him come in.
Now, I heard some of the stuff he was talking about last week, so I had to come in here.
Absolutely, bro. Bring it. You can come every week. I tell you, I got 4 dudes going to OCS right now. I feel like, I don't know how many kids you recruit last year.
Well, I'm a station commander, so I'm not really.
Okay.
I run a large station.
Got you.
The largest station here in New York City. So I've been recruiting for 6 years now. Been in the Army for like 13 and a half years. Just got selected for an SFAS in November. So taking a whole different career path in my life. So.
Woo! How old are you?
I'm 31.
Oh, you be all right. You be all right.
Yeah, I've been in the Army since I was 17. So.
Yeah, you be all right. You got the PDF?
No, I don't have it. But I'll send you the email for sure.
Okay. Go ahead, shoot.
But to help them out, when it comes to bronchitis, right? That situation, bronchitis is not disqualification when it comes to enlistment in the Army. Now, if you said that you've been prescribed an inhaler every year because you get bronchitis every year, you might not get necessarily disqualified for the bronchitis itself, but it seems like it's a recurrent issue. So the Army might. But I also haven't gotten it in like 4 years now. I don't know if that. So you might be fine. You should be okay. Bronchitis is not a disqualification. Asthma is up to the age of 13, but even with the asthma stuff, we can work around it. Something that can't be, not necessarily work around it, you can get cleared for it and then go through the process. But you should be okay with the bronchitis stuff, even if you have an inhaler on your medical history and your prescription history with the whole new Genesis system, you'll be all right.
Genesis is killing folks, man. It's killing folks. Hey, Riley, I would tell you this. Do you know the motto when you go see the recruiters and you go to MEPS? Do you know the motto?
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't volunteer nothing. Anything they bring up, man, that was a long time ago. I ain't had no problems with that, like, since 9th grade. Right? He said 13, so I ain't had no problems with that since I was in 6th grade. Well, why do you got these prescriptions? I don't know. My mom just keeps getting them filled. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. Does that sound about right?
And I don't know, I'm sorry, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I was on my computer before and I just hopped on my phone for the Zoom stuff, but I posted on the chat, I uploaded the PDF, some 2 PDF files, one with the conditional enlistments. So the Army created conditional enlistments according to MEPCOM regulation. There's certain things that you can get disqualified for in MEPS, and on the floor they're going to get you a waiver. I put that in there so you guys can have it. I also uploaded the MEPCOM regulation that covers all medical disqualification and what is needed from those medical disqualifications and stuff. So any of you guys that got questions or worries about medical stuff, you can just click on it. It's going to tell you all the information.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I was going to click on it, and I read it. I said, man, he ain't getting me with no virus. Not tonight. No. He ain't getting me with no virus tonight.
It's the actual stuff.
It's all good, brother. I appreciate you coming on here, man. You more than welcome anytime. Because, I mean, that's all we doing. We're just trying to help these young people make good decisions and get where they want to go, man.
Oh, that's for sure.
All right, Julio, what's your next question?
I was can I ask a question?
Go ahead, John.
Yeah, it was about the holding the breath thing too. Again, my bad. So you were saying, I know that you got it up to 3 minutes. Are there like any like tips or tricks? Because like right now I'm at like 40 seconds max.
You
right
smoke?
So no, I don't smoke. I've never smoked.
So I'm gonna tell you this. Did you even put whole breath into Google?
I have. I've Googled it.
What came up?
Opening up my diaphragm, just increasing your lung capacity, blowing up balloons, just stuff like that. So
Okay, so go. There's a bunch of free dive. Go put in a free dive app. There's a free dive app that everybody's using. I personally just held my breath as long as I could, and pretty soon your body breathes off CO2, not oxygen. So you can build up your CO2 capacity by just holding your breath all day. But there's a free dive table thing. That's an app that teaches you how to free dive and hold your breath, John.
Okay, cool. I'll download that.
All right.
It's called Free Dive?
I don't know what it's called, bro.
Oh, okay. I'll look it up. I'll find it.
Yeah. Julio, what's your next question?
Should I be worried about strength or like any strength training?
All right, Julio, we don't worry about nothing on this channel, bro. We slay dragons on this channel, okay? So that's the third time you use should I be worried. I don't want to hear that come out your mouth no more. Okay? What?
Yep.
So do you have the PDF?
Yeah.
What's the PDF say about calisthenics?
On the Navy SEAL one.
Doesn't matter. They both say the same thing. You're not gonna get kicked out for push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, or any of the calisthenics.
Okay.
You're not gonna get kicked out. You don't get kicked out for not being able to run and not being able to swim.
Alright. And then this might sound dumb, but like I have no clue about this. So I have a company right now. I just sold some of my stuff, but I'm keeping my truck, and I don't know if I get to take that with me to San Diego.
After boot camp, you could take it with you. So when you go to San Diego, you better take it with. Where you at?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. That's right. You already said that. Yeah, I would just tell you after boot camp, you'll fly home. You drive your truck out there.
Okay. So I'll be able to have it during buds and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
After you get a boot camp, you're a normal person again.
Oh, they don't. Honestly, I kind of think the recruiters don't do a good job of like explaining the whole shit. They kind of just want you to sign papers and shit.
You know why they don't explain nothing to you, Julio? Because you're gonna be chipping paint. That's their opinion. That's what they saying. They like, yo, you going to chip paint. We ain't gotta explain nothing to this dude. He ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
What's your time? What's your run time right now?
Right now, it's at 9:15, 9:30.
Okay, what's your swim time?
That's pretty bad. 10:30, 10:45.
Okay.
I've only been training for a month.
Okay, so let me ask you this: what have you been doing to train for a month?
The PDF.
Okay, what's your interval times right now?
Times or distance.
No, your interval.
Oh, swim
Yeah.
with the 30 seconds.
No. What's 30 seconds? What is your interval? What's your interval set at right now? I'm asking you a trick question right now. What is your interval set at right now? Did you swim today?
No, today no. Today's my rest day.
Okay, are you swimming 5 days in a row?
Five or six, yeah.
Okay, you only need to swim 5. Only need to swim 5 days in a row.
I do sometimes 6 because sometimes I can only get 1 in. So I'll do like the
Okay.
other one.
Julio,
Yeah.
ask me questions on the PDF. Do not invent shit. Okay? Do not swim an extra day on the PDF. If anything, if you can only get to the pool once, try to swim as much as you can in that one session. But I want to know how far are you swimming on your intervals?
Okay, alright. So I started with 10:50s.
Okay?
Right now, I'm actually starting to feel good on the 10:100s.
Okay, and what is your interval on 10-100s? What was your interval this week?
I'm kind of confused.
I understand that because I'm getting ready to give you the business because I don't think you're doing it right. Because if you've been swimming a month and you're running a 9:15, that means you're relatively good shape. But if you're not swimming fast, that means you broke something in the intervals, and I know what it is. You just adding 30 seconds to your lap right now, correct?
That's the rest. So you do the swim.
Julio, who wrote the PDF?
You.
Are you gonna tell me how it works?
No, I'm kind of asking you.
No, you just told me I get 30 seconds of rest.
Okay.
Okay, that's why you messed up. All right, let's fix this right now. Okay, so listen. You swim. What's your first lap time? You swimming 100. How long does it take you to swim 100 first lap?
1:50, 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, we got to go back to 50s.
Okay.
All right. Who do you have helping you swim cross-stroke, freestyle? Are you swimming freestyle?
Just freestyle, yeah.
Okay, so you need to get some help on freestyle. Are you doing flip turns?
No.
Okay, so you got to do flip turns. All right, we got to go back to 50s. Now, this is what I want you to do. How fast you swimming a 50? 45 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to take that, and I want you to add, you swimming hundreds now. Let's just do this. Add 30 seconds to it. Okay, that's the rest time. So your interval is 1:15.
So my interval is 1:15, so that's...
Every minute and 15, you leaving the wall. So when you get tired at the end and you swimming like a 1 minute, you're only going to get 15 seconds of rest.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense? Are you writing this down?
Yeah, no, I got it.
Okay. Then what I want you to do, every week you're going to take 5 seconds off that interval. So next week, what are you going to be swimming?
Off of
what did I say? 5 seconds off of what I said.
What number is that, Julio?
The 50, 45, 150, 110.
Okay, 110. Then the week after that, you're going to take another 5 off, okay?
Yep.
You're not going to go to hundreds until you can get that down sub 35 second 50. So what I'm going to tell you is, when you go to the pool, is there somebody in there that's swimming really fast?
Dude, no, not really. Mine's like an old colony Y, so there's only old people. That's what I was going to ask too. Like, if I should hire a swim coach. Or
Absolutely. And it ain't going to take you. You're going to have to hire. I mean, shoot, if you clean, just go on Instagram in your city and say, hey, man, I'm trying to be a Navy SEAL, or I'm trying to go do something special. Is there anybody that can help me with swimming?
Yeah.
Okay?
Gotcha.
But yeah, I would get a swim coach because you're going too slow. But then what I want you to do after you swim your 50s, because you're already on hundreds right now, make sure you bang out 500 or 5 100s. I don't care what the interval is. Just make sure you bang out 500s to keep your mileage up. Okay, does that make sense? Does anybody else have questions on how to set your interval? I knew he ain't had the interval set, because you can't swim for a month and still be swimming that slow if you got your interval set the right way. All right, no more questions, no more questions. All right, next question.
I had a question.
Go ahead, Jay.
So I was trying to find out if the military was for me, and I was at the airport, and I had seen a lot of military people and stuff moving so fast. I didn't ask them what branch they were in. You know, any way I could find out, like, what their roles or what their job is, or a general.
Jaden.
Find out what
Jaden.
the military is for me.
Jaden.
Yeah.
Jaden.
Yes.
Was I in the airport with you?
No.
You got a picture of these dudes?
No.
Okay. I can't help you, brother. I don't even know what to tell you on that one. Go talk to them next time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, go talk to them. All right, next question.
Hey, Jake, I got a question.
Max, what you got?
So I got my run down. It's pretty good. It's not great.
Hold up, Max. We don't work in pretty goods and not greats. What's your run time?
My 5 mile is 28 minutes.
Wait, hang on. Your 5 mile?
Yes, sir. My 5 mile is 28 minutes, and my 2 mile is about 10:45.
Okay,
Not great, but it's pretty good.
you don't think that's really good, Max? Are you being a clown in here?
No, I don't think it's very good because when I was in high school, man, these guys. I'm a wrestler, and these guys on the track team were running like fucking 9-minute 2 miles.
Okay, Max. We're not going to wrestling. I mean, we're not going cross country. Cross country dudes all quit. So you running fine. 28-minute 5 mile is blazing. You'll be one of the fastest dudes in anywhere you go. My dudes running 31 minutes 5 miles are the fastest dudes in OCS. Z Kong was the second fastest dude at OCS. Y'all know Z Kong running like 33-minute 5 miles. Big power lifter dude. So you good, Max. What's your question?
I was just trying to figure out, like I said, I finally got my run down to that point. It's been a long, arduous task. I'm trying to like balance out strength. So
What do you want to do?
Right now, I'm trying to go Army Special Forces.
Okay, when you say trying to, what do you mean by that?
So I'm active duty Air Force right now, so I'm like in the process of moving strength.
Okay, so you can do that pretty easily, right? Like AJ did it.
Yeah, my separation date. So my separation date to clear to crossover is in October.
Okay.
So I'm like a little bit of time. But I've been working on the run. I do jiu-jitsu 5 nights a week, and I've just been trying to balance out the strength training side of it. So I was just like wondering, can you have like any benchmark standards for like bench, squat, deadlift, what I should be shooting for?
How much you weigh, Max?
I'm about 175.
How tall are you?
I'm about 5'11".
So here's what I'm gonna tell you. There's Green Berets just put out a great article on the bulkier the guy, the better chance they have at AFAS and at making it. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Like, let me ask you this. You got the Army PDF?
I do not know.
Okay, so email me. Hang on, let's put it in the chat. Email me and just put in, hey, everybody on YouTube and everywhere else, make sure you put in a subject line, the Army PDF or the Navy SEAL PDF, because you guys hitting me off your phones aren't putting that in there, and my RIA bot doesn't know what it is. So shoot me an email. Look at this PDF because it's got Rucking on there. It's got a bunch of grip strength stuff. I would just tell you, like, to be honest with you, I would rather have you weigh 190 and run a 30-minute 5 mile than be able to run a 28-minute 5 mile at 175, right? Like, I'd rather have 15 pounds on you and give up 2 minutes a mile. You know what I mean?
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, because you're going to be... So here's the deal, Max. And I tell everybody, my dudes that go out there with a 35-minute 5 mile are crushing everything. They're crushing the AFAS. They're crushing the Q course. Like, they're crushing. So... faster doesn't necessarily mean better if your body's not going to hold up. So you a wrestler, dog. You can put on 15 pounds of bulk easy.
Okay. And would you recommend, like, is there any, like, 3 numbers you, like, for bench squat dead you would recommend that I get to?
No. I mean, you're running fast enough. So only time I worry about lifting is if you ain't running fast enough. And then we'll talk about squat. How many pull-ups can you do?
28.
Yeah, don't worry about it, bro. Where'd you wrestle?
So I wrestled in high school, and then I've been I'm a brown belt in jiu-jitsu under Petrostow,
Where'd you wrestle in high school?
Massachusetts.
Oh God. Oh God. Them northeastern wrestlers, bro. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't even worry about it. Like, none of it's gonna be hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been training super hard, but for like, 3 years now. I've been training pretty hard.
Have you already talked to the Army recruiters?
Yeah, I have my inter-service transfer form is just pending the release from like Air Force personnel.
But what I'm saying is, are you already set up to go to the Q or to AFAS? Can you go to AFAS before you get out, before you go over?
No, I have to wait till my service.
Hang on. Who said yes?
The Army recruiter.
Absolutely. Help him out, brother. Help him out. Give him the straight scoop.
I will tell you right now, if you're currently in the Air Force, do not wait for your conditional release. Go to selection while you're in the Air Force, right? So they got rid of the conditional release. For SFAS, you do not need to wait. They completely got rid of it. Special operations, they got rid of the conditional release. The only time people need the conditional release is once you get selected.
So will I just go on like a permissive TDY to SFAS then? Yeah,
so all you got to do is contact SFAS. If you need some help, you can hit me up. I got a good friend of mine that's a SF recruiter out of Fort Bragg, North Carolina. So they'll literally set you up. They'll put you on TDY. They'll send you to school. And if you get selected, then you turn around, go back home, and then that's when you submit the conditional release with your selection memo. Yeah, with your selection memo, you have 24 months to get released. That's if you don't ETS out for the Air Force by that point or whatnot.
Okay.
You do not need it to attend selection.
Okay, I appreciate that because I've been like just waiting on that for like 3-4 months now.
Yeah. No, they got rid of that as of like about a year ago. They got rid of conditional release to attend SFAS.
Hey, Jay Honer, what's your name? Jonah?
Yeah.
Dog, I learned to read in college. Ain't no way I'm getting Jonah out of that. But listen, I'm going to make a statement. Don't get mad at me. All fucking recruiters are lying their ass off to you. Just remember that, Max. Okay? Very seldom is a dude telling you the truth. All right?
So would you recommend then if I can get back there and like get released now, like would you recommend where I'm at numbers wise? Would
you need to go to AFAS as soon as you can get there. So call Jonah up. You got his phone number?
No.
You have his email?
I can get his email.
Jonah, can you send him a chat?
Sure. I'll put it up there.
Okay. Like hit him up, get the contact, and tell him you ready to go tomorrow. If I go to AFAS tomorrow, I'm going. You'll be fine. You won't have no problems.
Okay.
And how old are you?
I'm 25.
Oh, come on, man. You a young dude too? You'll be fine. Go kill it.
Copy that. Thank you, sir.
Hey Max, if you got any questions, you got my email?
I do.
Okay, send me an email and tell me you need some help, because I got a ton of dudes down there. Ton. And we got a bunch of dudes that we've been through the course, like we murdering right now. The Army, I mean, hey, Jonah, can you give me, where's my thing? I had it on my desk, man. This thing right here. I could get a medal, right, for recruiting? Where's the camera at?
You talking about the recruiting ribbon?
Yeah, I want the recruiting ribbon, bro. I got like 27 people in OCS right now. But I don't know, do officers count for the recruiting ribbon?
Yeah, it's the same. Same
Oh,
process.
send me my ribbon, man. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm starting to plug all my dudes in so they all get the ribbons.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you good, Max?
I'm good. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, brother. Go kill it, man.
Quick question. This is my last question.
Go ahead, Julio. You good?
Do you think I should be rucking as well? I have a ruck.
Julio, do you have the PDF?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do? I just want to make sure. I'm going to ask questions to make sure I got. What are you trying to go do?
Navy SEAL.
Navy SEAL. Does the Navy SEAL PDF have rucking on it?
No.
No, you're going to gut that shit out when you get there. Because there ain't no ruck test at SEAL training. There are a lot of swim and run tests at SEAL training. Now, if you was going in the Army, there's a whole bunch of rucking. If you were going to SOAS, then you gotta run and ruck on the Army program, and you gotta swim on the Navy SEAL program. But you just going in SEAL, so just run and swim, bro. Just kill it.
So when they're out of, like, after the pipeline, right? When you guys do, like, actual, like, the NFL training, right? Like, you guys all in rucks, right?
Yeah.
So, like, how much does the rucks weigh? Like 80?
Hang on, AJ. Light fire, bro. Light fire. Hang on, AJ gonna give you answers, Julio. You muted, AJ. You muted, AJ.
Man, stop being a bitch.
Yes, thank you, Julio. Yes,
I would have hated you. I don't hate people at all. Because I don't believe in that shit.
yes.
Dumbass questions, dude.
Yeah,
I don't the mentality right now. My PTSD is raised right now listening to you, dude.
Yes.
Do you want to do this shit or not?
Julio, listen. Hang on, AJ. Don't give it too much business. He knew. Don't give it too much business. We want him to come back. I've been killing
I'm
people.
just trying to be a leader.
Listen, Julio, listen. All these questions you answering are self-defeating. I want you to be a champion for life. Okay? I'm going to tell you the truth. Sometimes the ruck weighs 120, bruh. 120. No, you just asked if it weighed 80. I'm just telling you. Sometimes it weighed 120. Sometimes it weighed 30. Sometimes you got mortars in the back of your ruck. It weighed like 90. But know this. You got 43 to 50 pounds of bullets without your ruck. So you might go out the door at like 150, 160, 170.
20 miles.
My point is, like, you worrying about too much. Just worry about what's on the PDF. Kill the PDF. Get your swim time down. And the more you worry about, the less chance you have to make it. Okay? All right. I stopped AJ from hazing you because AJ getting PTSD over there.
I gotta jump off.
Later, AJ. It's a mindset, bro. Julio, it's a mindset. I don't care how much shit you give me. I'm going to come out that shit smelling good. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, next question.
I had a question.
What you got, Jaden?
How would you suggest I define my path in the military, or what role I should go in the military and what branch?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I think the Army is the best branch in the military right now, period. Unless you love being on ships. But I mean, how old are you?
18.
Are you in high school still?
19 a few days ago. No, I'm a freshman in college.
Okay, you going to college?
Yeah, freshman, yes.
Okay, so then go over there and check out the ROTC. Go check out the NROTC. Like, go figure it out. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Do you like camping?
Yes.
Okay, you like being outside with the bugs and stuff?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, then I'm going to tell you right now, go Army. That's the easy answer. If you love being outside, you love, doing that stuff, then go Army. And you'll be a college graduate, so then you can go Army officer, which is even better.
Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking of people in my family telling me about the Air Force and the pilot because after you get out, all that.
Okay, 100%. What are your grades right now, Jaden? First semester grades. Shoot.
Next like a 18 X-ray?
So the 18 X-ray contract basically is it's a pipeline straight into Green Berets, but throughout the whole pipeline, they're training you to be a Green Beret. So like you're going and you're getting a lot of land nav, you're getting a lot of cardio, you're getting a lot of rucking, you're just getting all of the stuff. They've been having a lot of success with the new pipeline in the 18 X-ray program, getting people ready to actually do well in SFAS and then doing well in the Q course.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay. You running fast enough now, so I mean, I'll go see the recruiters. If they try to get you to do some other job or they don't like that job, then you just gotta. I'm not all recruiters are bad, and they're not all gonna lie to you. I tell people if you don't have a good experience with your recruiter, where you live?
Florida.
Okay, so you got 1,000 recruiters around you. Just go to a different recruiter,
Okay.
and then you can always hit me up and ask the question. I'll tell you.
All right.
I just added the 18X contract qualifications and stuff on the messages on the group chat as well.
Okay, thank you, Jonah. You're killing it, bro. You welcome any
Yeah.
day of the week, man. Any day of the week.
If I can add something to that, Jake.
Go ahead.
The whole recruiter situation. I think the biggest thing with the whole, finding the right recruiter, right, is, two things. You got to go in there with the right mindset. You got to be like, hey, look, this is what I want, right? But you also have to be realistic with certain things. You can't go in there and scoring a 15 on the ASVAB talking about want to go to selection. You got to go in there prepared. I think that's the biggest thing as a recruiter from my side. What I run into with some people, right, which is, we get some guys that come in now. Everything else is Google, right? Like, for example, an example I have, we had a gentleman that he came to our office because the recruiter told him because he wears glasses he can't do option 40 in a Ranger contract. It's partially true, but what the recruiter didn't tell him is that you can get a waiver. So if you get disqualified as best for your eyes and we get a waiver for the Army, you can also submit a proponent waiver for your eyes for airplane, right? So meaning now you're eligible to go option 40 or an 18X contract or something like that. So the biggest thing is if you get a no, it's okay to go somewhere else and try to figure out, hey, am I getting the truth here, right? Because a lot of recruiters get caught up just focusing on that contract and focusing on that month which you're in the Army or in the military in general. So,
And the other thing I'm gonna add to Jonah's part, Paul, make sure you get the ASFAB for dummies because you gotta have a 110, correct, Jonah?
For 18X, correct?
Yeah, so you gotta have a 110, which is it. I'm just gonna say this: it's hard for a lot of people to get a 110. My dude that's an officer right now had to take the test 4 times to get a 110. So I would tell you to study because they're probably going to put you on a computer and give you one of them practice ASFABs when you first get there. And if you score a 15, they're not even going to entertain the idea of you going SF. 18 X-ray contract. Does that make sense, Paul?
Yeah, I have the book.
Okay, good. Good, brother. Good. Damn, it's already 8 o'clock? Man, we getting out of here, man. All right, go ahead, Dad. What you got?
So I just got back from the flight medical
Okay.
in for Air Force, and they have the Genesis, and it popped up like Christmas tree. So I'm just waiting for
What?
2 waivers,
What popped up?
like my medical record.
Okay. And
So I got,
do you think you're gonna make it?
I don't know.
Okay.
So that's why I'm asking you, like, what if I got DQ'd? Should I try for the Navy or Marines, or just stick to civilian?
Let's do this, Dad. We're gonna cross that bridge when we come to it, right? Because I know your dollar sign situation, so you may just power through and start flying commercial, because that's what you really want to go do anyway, right?
Yeah.
So we may just get you on the commercial track, and if that happens, Aaron, we'll tee you up with Aaron. You're gonna start doing flight instructor, and then you'll get your commercial rating, and then we'll plug you into all our commercial pilots, and we'll get you a job, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry. Ain't nothing to worry about, Dad. I know you be over there stressed about shit. You just keep climbing that ladder of hours, and we'll take care of the rest.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, you one of our rock stars, bro. I love you, man. You've been killing it, man. So I don't want you to get discouraged if you get DQ for the military, which we're not really sure what's going to happen, right? We don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, one more question.
Jay, I'm trying to get in there real quick.
Josh, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. So I'm 35. I'm non-prior.
Hang on, you gotta talk up, bro. Either the mic's real far away or you quiet.
Okay, sorry. I'm 35, non-prior. I'm trying to go Marine OCS for reserves.
Okay, Joshua. Okay. If there's anybody that's not a minority on here, I'm just gonna tell you I'm about to say some racist ass shit. Okay. You are an idiot if you join the KKK. Correct? Do you think joining the KKK would be good?
No.
Have you seen Clayton Bigsby? You seen Clayton Bigsby?
Yes. I mean, I know black people who have been
You said what?
So I know black people who've been Marines and have gotten out. So.
Okay, Josh.
Yeah, no, I'm listening.
It's okay. I'm gonna be quiet because I'm a racist. Okay, I'm a racist against the Marine Corps, especially if you're a minority. I'm really racist on the Marine Corps. Okay, Harold, are you putting the kid to bed right now, Harold? Hang on, I'm trying to get this Harold to unmute. I need Harold to unmute right now. We're gonna give him a second. He probably got a kid right now. He running to drop this kid off with the wife because it's bedtime for Harold. All right, we're gonna give him 10 seconds. If Harold don't come on, I'm gonna do my best Harold impression. Okay, I'm gonna give you my best Harold impression, Josh. You're 35 years old. Okay? Do you understand that you get promoted to second lieutenant in the Army after 18 months? First lieutenant. You might not make first lieutenant until 3 years in the Marine Corps. Okay? Do you understand in the Marine Corps, you have to go to a board to make captain? I have 4 Naval Academy kids that non-selected to make captain in the Marine Corps. All of them black. Okay? There is no reason for you to go in the Marine Corps unless your daddy is a 4-star general in the Marine. Is your daddy Major General Bolden?
No.
Okay.
I'm also not trying to. I'm not trying to do a career.
Okay, Josh, you're not hearing me. Tell me why you want to go in the Marine Corps over the off. Let me tell you this. You have 0 opportunity in the Marine Corps. Are you going to fly?
No.
Okay, you're just going to go be a regular old Mark 1 model officer in the Marine Corps, correct?
Right.
Okay. Do you understand how bad you're about to get treated?
No, I don't understand.
Okay. What's your 5-mile time?
I haven't started training yet.
Okay, Josh, let me tell you something. You're gonna be in for a rude awakening at 35. You haven't started training. I'm just telling you right now, you ain't built for that life, bro. Harold, we can't hear you. You sound like you on Mars. Harold's trying to make a comeback, bro. He's having some technical difficulties.
What's going on there? Yeah.
All right, Harold, this 35-year-old African American is trying to convince me that he want to go officers in the Marine Corps.
He's nuts.
Go ahead, Harold.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, as a reserves, I guess it's just to.
Reserves is even worse.
Yeah, reserves. Yeah, especially yeah, it's like my saying, like my unit. So we were even a reserve officer that came to the unit, he still had to do active duty, I think, for 2 years. On top of OCS, TBS, and train to be an A and B commander, he still had to go active duty 2 years and then come into the reserve. So you still going to be time away. But OCS is what, 3 months, TBS is 6 months. Right. And then you got to do like experience tour. Yeah. And to be real with you, OCS is much more physically demanding than enlisted boot camp. Right, so if you're not used to 12-mile, 15-mile hikes with 240s on your back, like that stuff break you down. Running in boots, like when you got 22-year-olds feeling that, I'll be real with you, bro. I'm not sure how you're gonna feel at 35.
And you ain't working out. And you look like a pack of ho-hos. Let's call it, right? You look like a pack of ho-hos, right?
I'm overweight, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just trying to, dog, I don't want you to fail, right? I want you to be successful in life. I don't want you to go into an environment where there's no way you can be successful.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the next thing. You said you got everything I just told you, and then you talk about how hard it is to move up in the Marine Corps once you get in.
Like, Harold's our resident Marine, Josh. Give me a call, dog. I'm gonna talk to you on the telephone. You got my phone number?
I do not know.
I'm throwing it in the chat right now. Like, you making one of the worst decisions you could ever make in your life, bro.
I definitely don't want to. I guess it's all about the whole, like, be a Marine thing, you know.
Hey, Josh.
You know what I mean?
Josh.
I always wanted to do it.
Josh. Pimps have hoes, right?
Right.
Are them hoes living a good life?
No.
That shit sound cool as fuck to be a pimp, don't it?
I guess it does.
Okay, don't fall into the pimp trap, bro. Don't fall into the Marine Corps trap. Don't talk to me about the uniforms are the best. Don't talk to me about none of that shit. The Army has the most opportunity by 5 fucking miles, okay?
Yeah, you got, bro. You talk about the Marine Corps and uniforms, man. You probably wear your dress boots once a year. And that's the Marine Corps ball. I mean, I had the opportunity, I got to do funerals, but outside of that, you wear those dress boots one time a year. Outside of that, you go to camping, and you're getting dirty, you're getting sandy. Right.
Call me, Josh. We'll talk some more, brother.
Okay. Tonight?
No, you can call me. Yeah, you can call me when we get off this call. That's fine.
Okay.
All right, Chancellor, we got 2 more questions. Chancellor and Christian got a question. Chancellor, what you got?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I remember I was on here about 6 months ago. I was in technical training for Air Force.
Okay.
Got out of basic. I told you I wanted to go fly.
Okay.
So currently I'm Air National Guard. I just was kind of wanting to get a bigger picture of what the OCS physical requirement is. You told me the main concern is to get back in school. So I did that. I'm in school right now.
Okay. How much school you got left?
I got about a year and a half, 2 years left.
Okay, so just run every day. 7 days a week or 6 days a week, just run, bro. That's all you gotta do. You gonna go be a pilot. All I need you to do is run. And can you swim?
Yes, sir. I swim pretty much every day.
Okay, then you good. Just swim and run. That's it. You ain't no major physical requirements for being a pilot.
So as far as going active duty versus guard, because I can apply my package in they said a semester right before I graduate.
Yep.
I'm trying to compress everything. So I'm probably looking next year to apply to the unit.
So send me an email, Chancellor, because we got all them pipelines down now. We got 3 dudes going National Guard. I think National Guard may be the biggest steal in the world now that we figured out how to get people into the National Guard flying. Because you only got to fly 3 years in the National Guard, then they'll let you go fly for the airlines.
I was trying to get to test pilot school.
Okay, Chancellor. Okay, I'm going to give you a big shut the fuck up. You don't get to go to test pilot school until you got like 4,000 hours, okay? So, like, we got to get you in a plane first. How many hours you got in a plane, Chancellor?
Like 5.
Okay, let's start with flying first, and then we'll start talking about test pilot school after you already in the military. Cool?
Yes, sir.
Send me an email. Did I put you in contact with my dude?
No, sir.
Send me an email. Tell me you want to fly. I'll remember your name, and then I'm going to put you in contact with my dude. He'll take care of you.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Christian, what you got? Christian. Christian, you muted. I got my gun on you. I'm ready. All right, go ahead, Benson. Benson, I can't hear you.
Hey, Jake, were you calling me?
Yeah, Christian, hang on. We're talking to Benson now.
No problem.
Go ahead, Benson.
Hello. Hear me?
Yeah, you got to speak up, bro.
Yeah. So I was wondering about rucking. Like, when should I increase the weight on the ruck?
You at 30 pounds right now?
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been rucking?
Just like the 2 weeks.
Okay. I mean, it's up to you. Is it getting easier?
Yeah, I mean, I do it like 12-minute miles now.
Okay. With 30 pounds, you should be able to do 10-minute miles running.
Yeah, and then I go up after that.
No, I mean, listen, man. You just got to get used to it. If it's heavy, you got to squat.
Alright. No, it's not heavy. It's just my calves and my feet.
Well, that's what rucking gets. Your calves, your feet, your legs. I would tell you like probably every 3 weeks I go 5 pounds. When you trying to leave?
Like 6 months, 9 months.
Yeah, you good. Just go for every 3 weeks. Go 5 pounds and make it easy. If it starts getting heavy, you need to start squatting. Are you squatting right now?
Yeah, I'm squatting.
Okay, you be all right.
Alright.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that answers my question.
All right, cool. Christian, what you got?
Hey, Jake. So I wanted to know. Right now, I'm going through a Reno. I'm supposed to sign on Monday.
You're going to what?
I'm doing a renegotiation for my contract right
Okay.
now. So I wasn't able to get a 18X because they need to do an ETP, like an exceptions policy, but I have too many years in service, so they can't do it for the rank I'm coming in.
What's your rank?
So I was dropped down, demoted to E3.
Okay, so you got NJP.
No, I have too many years. From what they told me was after a certain amount of time of breaking service, like they have to take a rank.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm gonna be 28.
You're 28?
I'm gonna be 28. Yeah.
Jonah, go ahead, bro. I know we in left field on this one.
Who the hell told you that? Is this for the Army?
The Army.
Yeah, so what rank were you initially, first of all, what branch were you in and what rank did you get out as?
Army, I got out as an E2, but I was supposed to be retained as an E4.
How'd you get out as an E2 from the Army?
I got an Article 15.
Christian, I just asked you if you had NJP.
Yeah.
I just asked you that.
Oh, I'm sorry, the question went over my head.
Okay, so you can't go to Green Berets if you got in trouble, brother. Like, I'm just telling you, they're not going to let you go in a Green Berets if you a troublemaker.
Okay.
What'd you get NJP for? What'd you get Article 15 for?
I just showed a blades of formation.
That's it? How many times?
Twice.
Okay, I knew it wasn't.
They did a health and wellness check.
And you were drunk?
No, my ex-wife, she had weed in the house, and yeah, the cops were there and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, so you had drugs too.
Right. Well, not right.
Yeah. I knew there was a lot more to the story than just that. Okay, what's your question, Christian?
Well, in regards to like, should I take an option 40 or try to go for the 18X later on once I'm in? Cause
are they offering you an 18 option 40 right now?
Yeah, they are.
I would take an option 40. You just better get ready. I think option 40 is 10 times harder than 18 X-ray right now. Because when you get to the Ranger bat, it's easy to get to the Ranger bat. It's 10 times harder to stay because you got to be mature enough to do everything they want you to do.
Right.
Okay, I'll take an option 40. You got an option 40 on the table. Take that right now. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 go.
So the thing is, though, with the Reno, they're taking that away because they have to push me out to August. And so now my question would be, is it possible to volunteer at basic?
Absolutely.
Okay. So
What's your 5 mile time, Christian?
Right now I'm doing a 38.
Okay, so you ain't going to get to volunteer with a 38. You got to be sub 35 minute for 5 mile, and then they'll give you an option to go to RASP and see if you can make it. You got to be 35 minutes. You got to be sub 35 minute 5 mile.
I was doing a 34, but about 3 weeks ago. But I was doing a lot of injury prevention during that time, and I just decided not to run like a dumbass.
That's on you, brother. That's on you.
Right. So I know I can get it down. I'm just trying to figure out if I'll still have the option to potentially.
If you're running a 35 minute 5 mile sub, you will have the opportunity to go to RASP. Because if they're gonna come to you and say, "Do you want to go?" and you're gonna say, "Yes, I want to go." That's it. But now they may pull your Article 15s and all that and say, "Oh, we got weed and all this other stuff, and we're not gonna let you go." But I mean, go infantry. You go infantry. Keep your nose clean and kick butt. You'll get an opportunity.
Right. Well, the other thing is the reason why they were willing to give me the 18X is because none of it's on my record.
All right, Christian, go figure it out. You got questions? Come back.
Roger.
All right, brother. Mike, what you got? And John, the last two questions. I'm out of here.
What's going on, Jake? So what recommendations do you have? I think I'm starting to get shin splints. I'm not sure. It's like tightness in the shin area when I'm coming off.
Okay.
You think I should transition to the treadmill for a little bit? Or
What?
just stay off?
How much you been running? How many miles a week?
I've been going anywhere from 25 to 30. I do 35, 35.
Okay, and when's the last time you changed your shoes?
These are pretty brand new shoes.
Okay.
So these are like I just broke these in like 2 weeks ago.
Are you on the vitamins?
Yeah, I got vitamin D, but the pure form.
Are you on the PDF?
Take it once.
Mike, are you on the PDF?
I'm on the Army PDF.
My Army PDF?
Until like,
Mike,
yeah, but
Mike, you just running your mouth. Are you on my Army PDF?
no, sir.
Okay, email me and get the Army PDF. You need to be on the supplements. You need to be glucosamine, calcium, multivitamin, like all that other stuff. Like, you got to be on the right stuff. And I would tell you, like, anytime shin splints come up, I tell everybody, ride the bike for 3 weeks and then go back to it. Like, don't mess around with shin splints because it ends up bad. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Just hit the bike then. Assault bike.
Yeah, I mean, I hit the regular bicycle. Over 100 RPMs. Whatever level you can ride, double the run time. So if you're supposed to run a 3 miler and it normally takes you 23 minutes, you ride the bike for 46 minutes.
Understood.
Okay. All right, John, what you got?
Hi, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So, I recently got put onto your PDF for Army.
Okay.
I have a contract for SF.
Okay.
And, I just realized I wasn't putting in as much work as I thought when I saw it.
Yep.
I'm only doing about 25 miles a week.
Yep.
And so I talked to the recruiter because my ship date is on April 15th. And I tried to ask them if I could get some extra time, and I told them straight up, and they were coming at me with the, oh, you know what, like, you're the most in shape guy, blah, 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 we've seen recruiting and all this and that, but it's just like, it's like you said, it could be, yeah, go ahead.
What's your 5 mile time?
35 minutes.
Is that 35 minutes running or 35 minutes, like, clean jogging?
Running. Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. Right? I'm just going to say this. The best thing about the Army, as long as you don't quit, you're going to go infantry, you can come back and take another shot at it. Okay? That's the best part about the Army. As long as you don't quit, you can take a shot at it, you can come back. Okay? So you right there at the border, I don't know what your background is. Everybody asking me if you're ready. I don't know. This is what I'd do. You got 3 weeks, right, till April 15th?
Yes, sir.
I would try to do as much as I can in 3 weeks. Because you're going into basic. So basic gonna be a big step back. But I'm gonna try to, like, how much what'd you say you're running, like 20 what? What'd you run this week?
This week, I took a week off from running.
You did what?
I took a week off from running because
Why?
my stomach's been feeling kind of fucked up.
What is?
My stomach's been feeling kind of fucked up, like, when I'm doing my 5 miles.
Okay, so listen, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You can't justify taking a week off of running because your stomach's fucked up.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I don't care if you're shitting on yourself. You better be running 3 weeks before you're supposed to be going, and you go for 18 X-ray contract. Because here's what I'm gonna tell you, John. I done seen a dude shitting himself for a week straight and ain't missed nothing. Because in training, there ain't no such thing as a training day off. You can't get a stomach bug and take a training day off. You can't get the flu and take a training day off. Like, you miss one day in buds, you're done. You miss one day at AFAS, you're done. You miss one day at Q course, you might be able to say, oh man, I got the flu, I got 105 temperature, and they gonna watch you, and then you take a day off, and then you're not gonna select. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jonah.
So I'll tell you this, man, from my own experience, right? When it comes to selection, I went to selection 3 times in the last 2 years. It took me my 3rd shot to get it, right? The biggest thing that I will tell you is it has to be your mindset. I saw most of the most in shape dudes just straight quit. every single class, the last class I went through, like literally the fastest dude, he was running literally a sub 10 on the PT test. He ran like a sub 10 2-mile, and he literally quit the moment that they put weight on his back, right? So I'll tell you this, man, at the same time as an 18 X-ray, you have about 8 to 9 months before you even get to selection.
Oh.
Right? You're not going to selection right away.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going through infantry OSA for 6 months. You're going through, you got to go through airborne school for another 3 weeks. You have to go through SFPC, which is the preparatory course, for another 4 to 5 weeks. And then you're going to selection, right? So, and even a lot of the 18 X-ray guys, to add to that, like if for whatever reason, depending on what you get dropped for at selection, if it does happen, a lot of those 18 X-ray guys, SWIG, the Special Warfare Center, they take care of you. A lot of those guys, they get to stay there for another 6 to 8 months, and they'll send you right back to selection the second and third time, right? So, yes, right? That's what, so it's a great opportunity. So even if you was running a 30-minute, I don't care, something crazy at this moment, that doesn't necessarily mean that in 9 months you're going to be in the same place, because you still have to go through OSA, airborne school, all these different things before you even. Now, of course, you definitely don't want to go out of shape to start with, because you're not going to get in shape. You know what I mean? So, but that's just something to think about, man. And when it comes to the stomach thing, that you ain't run for a week because of that, I'm going to tell you right now, that selection, they don't give a shit. If you're sick, they don't care. If you have a headache, they don't care. If your toe hurts, your back hurts, they don't care. It's on you, and you will quit if that's the mindset you have. The moment that they put a little bit of weight on your back, because it's gonna suck, right? Every day sucks. Everything you do sucks, and yeah, it's very easy to be like, you know what? I'm just gonna quit, and then I'll just come back later. I'm just gonna go to a regular infantry airborne unit. But yeah, worst case scenario, that's what would happen.
They're not letting you come back if you quit now, Jonah.
No.
If you quit,
9 times out of 10, they'll give you an NTR, and never to return. But a lot of times you can get that waive as well.
Got you.
It depends on why you quit. Right?
Got you.
And again, it's you don't want to get to that point. If you got quitting in your mindset, you don't fucking go there to begin with.
I thought selection was fun personally. I thought Buzz was a blast. It was hard, but I thought it was fun.
I loved it, and I'm telling you from somebody that's been in the Army for a long time, and I don't come from a combat arms background, and obviously, my career is super unorthodox. I've been in recruiting command for a little bit. By the time I leave out of here to start the Q, I'll be here for a little bit over 6 years in recruiting. So, and I'll tell you this, I had a blast in selection. Did it suck? Yes. But my mindset was strong, and running, it was what it was, and you know what I mean? The rucking, it was what it was. They put a weight on my back, it was what it was. You just keep pushing, one day at a time, and you're going to get there. And at the end of the day, they're going to tell you, hey, you've been selected or not. You know what I mean? But give yourself a fair shot.
Let's go. Jonah, you adding a lot of value on here, man. I appreciate it, bro. I just want to say thank you, man. You killing it.
Now, I'm gonna start hopping on here more often, Jake. Sure.
It's all good, bro, because I didn't think about the whole pipeline after basic. I was just thinking about, like, prep. Absolutely send it, period. Like, that's 100% great. All right, Mike, what you got? You got 2 seconds. Ask quick.
Right, Jay, so real quick, I've been
Oh, Michael. Hang on, Michael. Michael, you asking a question?
got a question.
Go ahead, Michael.
So I want to be a pilot, but I wasn't too sure if I should go the military route or just stay on the civilian side and just rock it out that way, because I did 11 years with the Marine Corps, but I got out with other than honorable discharge for smoking marijuana.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know if they're going to let you fly, bro.
Okay, I just wanted to get a different perspective.
I'm going to tell you, so if you get out with an other than honorable, I'm going to tell you right now, FAA probably ain't going to let you fly. That's me talking. You can send me an email. I'll send you over to my guy. But my guess is if you got an other than honorable, they're not going to let you fly.
Okay.
Yeah, just shoot me an email, and then I'll put you in with my pilot dude. He'll give you the answer.
All right, will do. Thank you.
All right, brother. All right, Ty?
Yeah, it's Ty.
Shoot, and then Mike, I got you. You got the last question. I promise this is the last question, because I ain't staying on here for no hour and 36 minutes. This is crazy. Y'all got me at 8:10. I didn't realize it was so long. What you got, Ty?
Yeah, I'm a software engineer. I work as a consultant. I'm just looking for tips on networking, because I'm starting at the bottom as an analyst.
Okay.
And networking.
All right, I got you, brother. You got the power of who? Bob Bodine?
No.
Okay. Is that still on here? All right. Go in your message right now and ask Dat Tran for his email.
Okay.
Did you do that?
Yeah, hold on, let me pull over. I was driving.
Oh, yeah, that's not a good place to be with us. I'm going to have you doing shit now.
What's his name? I'm sorry.
Dat. D-A-T. Tran. Dat Tran. Did he just leave? Oh, no, Dat's in here. He's in here. I'm going to start your network off with one person, Dat Tran. Dad, he's a software engineer. He needs some help networking.
Okay.
Yeah. Ty, you good?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Mike, go ahead and shoot your question.
Hey Jake, so I know you told me to throw in the bike, and I also throw in extra swims as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
My cardio up.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
For sure. There's like no like I'm going on it.
Say what?
There's no I would say there's no diminishing gains on that.
What, swimming?
Yeah, like including extra swimming.
So Mike, extra swimming is probably taking you to maybe 10,000 a week, maybe, correct? 15?
Yeah.
So I would probably say there ain't no diminishing returns unless you hit like 35,000 meters a week. The Stanford swim team swims 3 to 6 miles a day. Like they a long club. They swim 10,000 a day for 6 days a week. That's 60,000 a week. That's like spaceman crazy shit, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ty, where you at?
Thank you.
You're good. Ty,
Yeah.
did you get the information you need?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. All right. Hey, man, great call. A lot of good questions. Jonah came on here and kicked ass, bro. Love having a recruiter on here that can give us a straight fire. We got the one female stayed the whole day, Miss Wilson. Okay, you go out there and be a killer. Hey, next time you come on here, you better have that briefcase with the gun in it, okay? The MP5 in the briefcase. I ain't gonna believe nothing you say. All right, y'all. Thank y'all. Talk to y'all later.
Jay, where can I find Jonah's info?
Who?
You said his name is Jonah, right? The recruiter?
Oh.
Put my number on the chat.
Okay.
And hey Jake, do you think I can ask one more quick question as well?
Yeah, John, because I ain't hung up yet, and we got to try to find Jonah's phone number. It's right here. Okay, I got it. I put it back in here again.
Thank you. Yeah, I was driving, my bad.
You're good. Is that you got it?
Yeah, I do. Thanks.
Okay. All right, go ahead, John. Shoot. Quick.
So, this is a question. So, I know in one of your videos you said that I should be getting like 10 hours of sleep.
Yep.
And like, I'm a diesel mechanic, and I wake up at 4 a.m. I'm working all day. I average like 4 hours. Am I doing anything for myself at all? Like, am I still getting the gains?
So what are you running right now, John?
Well, I'm only 11. 11 is my time.
Yep. How many days? How much are you running? Like, how many times a week are you running?
Monday through Saturday.
And what do you want to do?
Navy still.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna tell you, John. Okay, you making good money as a diesel mechanic?
I am, yeah.
Are you able to save money?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I would save your money up because I'm gonna tell you, being a diesel mechanic, you get a lot of ancillary value from doing that hard ass work every day. Okay, I will save your money up when you got enough money to live on for like 3-4 months. Okay, then I will send it. My other recommendation to you would be go Army. So then all you got to worry about is the running part. You ain't got to worry about the swimming part. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think I'm super dedicated still.
Okay, that's fine. Just save your money up.
Yeah.
When you could train hard as all get out for 4 months straight, you got enough money, save your money up. You know, I would tell you just try to run once a day, swim once a day, and that's about all you're going to get if you're working 12 hours a day as a diesel mechanic.
All right.
All right, brother.
Appreciate it.
Next week, same bad time, same bad channel. I'm hitting end now before anybody asks any questions. I'm gone. All right, YouTube. Shit, we was rolling tonight, boy. Hitting it. Diesel mechanic, okay? I'm going to let y'all ask 2 questions, so fire them up. Fire them up. Fire them up. Fire the questions. You got 2 questions. If I don't see no questions in the next couple of minutes, Jenks, I appreciate you killing people on here, man. I was killing people over on Zoom. I love it. How much water holding matter when swimming? I'm not sure what question that is, brother. What's the worst injury you've had in your life? Dog, I just talked about this yesterday. I was with a couple doctors, man. I fractured my sternum and 3 ribs at the same time. Completely fractured my sternum in 2 pieces, and 3 ribs was by far the worst injury I've ever had. I got shot. That didn't even hurt. Fractured the sternum. I couldn't breathe for 4 weeks. For a whole week. And then I was just hurt for like a month. 400 meters for an athlete in season. None. Harley, if you're an athlete in season, don't do no training. Train to be a great athlete in season and then hit it afterwards. Matthew, don't know the injury. Don't know it. Hang on, what's this? Should I work for DOD? Hang on. I work for DOD or military commission. Stockton, that's a tough question, bro. I think you get a lot of leadership if you go officer in the military that you're not going to get in DOD. And then it'll help you come back to DOD and kill it. 3 tips. 3 years in a job you don't want. Bro, a lot of people in jobs they don't want. So you find something better, make it happen. Nate Smith. One of the Smith brothers, yes. Lamont Grandin. High school wrestling state champion in California. You better be a bad dude, Lamont. You better be a bad dude, okay? You know how hard it is to win states in California. The advice I would give you is I would go to the best program you can go to, and then I would try to get out and go to the best program and go to camp all summer, man. I-Bullock, they go to Ranger School, brother. Ranger School after I-Bullock. I threw a dude in wrestling, Adam. So I was throwing a guy in wrestling. I kind of bailed on the throw, and he landed across my rib cage. It was totally my fault. Totally my fault. He landed across my rib cage and blew my chest out. It was not good. Pharmacy package. Elizabeth, give me a call. Shoot me an email. Jenks, can you put my email in here? Because I still haven't figured out how to type comments in this damn thing. But Elizabeth, Google me, send me an email. I'll get you straight. We got a pharmacist in the Air Force right now. Easy day. Appreciate it, Harley. I don't have a favorite gun. It's like having a favorite hammer. 5.6 AFAS. I'll probably say 170. Mike Paul Tyson fight, man. Hey, man, y'all heard the rules. Paul get to bring his brother, and they can tag team Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson gonna kill that dude in 30 seconds, bro. He gonna hit Paul so hard that he gonna be dead in 30 seconds. That's all I can say. Tyson's gonna kill him. Flying. What should I do? Google it. My dude had a couple tips for depth perception. I think one of them is push on your eyeballs before you go in there. Something like that. The PCAT. What's the PCAT for? Naso? What's the PCAT for? Officer recruiter next week. Make sure you shave. Make sure you got good clothes on. Make sure you look presentable. Thanks, Jenks, on the email. Elizabeth sent me an email. And what else? Favorite Olympic wrestler? Man, this is a hard one. I'm going to have to go with my man, Henry Cujo. Okay? I'm going to have to go with Henry. That's my favorite dude. But then you got some other bad dudes. But that's the dude that I loved how he just went. And then Kyle Snyder has done a great job too. Gable Stevenson is my modern day dude. But I'm going with my man Henry. All right. My email just got put in the chat, big dog. But if you just Google my name, it's all over the place, man. All right, y'all. Do a backflip. Ain't no chance I'm not getting hurt tonight. All right, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Way too long tonight. But that's just, we had a lot of good fire going on. Thank y'all for coming, man. As always, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We're going to put some stuff out for merch. At-home test for Army. You can take it as many times as you want. They hurt. Brittany Davis. I'm going to be a doctor. Let's go, Brittany. Send me an email. Because I want to put you in a chain. We got a bunch of doctors, man. We killing medical school, too. Send me an email, Brittany. Just tell me you're the female that's been listening for 2 years. You're going doctor. We're going to put you in a doctor train with all the other people that we have that are doctors. Nothing but love, folks. Nothing but love. Finally doing some merch. Yes, Psycho Tate, we finally doing some merch. We're going to have a merch. We're going to have a bracket for merch so we can figure out what merch we're going to put out first. Okay? Pray for me. I know it's scary. I'm going to put out some merch. I know OK is coming, so we're going to hit that OK. All right, y'all. Easy.